G'day ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. I'm of course Calflos, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Path of Champions in Legends of Runeterra. We're going to be taking a look at things with Aatrox today. So as we all know, Aatrox is one of the newest champions here in the game, which was added because of the World Ender patch yesterday. So essentially this is going to be our first look at the champion. Now if I'm not mistaken, for those of you who are of course new to the game or just joining us, there is of course 6 champions added to the game. So if I just quickly show them to you, the 6 champions are of course Aatrox, if I can find him. Where the hell has he disappeared? There he is. So yeah, Aatrox over here. We have Echo, we have Kindred, LeBlanc, Nasus, and Pike. So actually that's 5, not 6. Alright, so yeah, basically these are the... Is it 6? Yeah, it is 6. My apologies. My mathematics is off the charts today for some reason. But yeah, there is 6 champions added to the game, and we're going to be taking a look at things with Aatrox today. Now I have a leveled up Aatrox to a star power 2. So that means I do have access to both the star powers here on this first attempt. Corrupted Weapon 1 and Inferno Chains 1. +1 storing mana, game start, create in hand 2, random Darkin equipment, Inferno Change. When an equipped ally strikes, reduce the cost of a random card in hand by 1. I think these two are really good, and I think it should synergize well with the Aatrox here. So yeah, I'm super excited to see how this will function with the Aatrox itself. Now in terms of the champion level, we are level 1 because essentially this is our first look. So essentially we're going to discover some things together and see how it goes. In terms of the relics here, I am going with a really simple build because obviously we are level 1. We only have access to one relic slot, a common relic slot I should add, and we're going to be using against his Rage Plate here. Attack, grant me +1/+1. I think it could be fairly useful. I'm not really sure if it's probably the best relic in terms of the common relics, but basically my default setting whenever I try a new champion is to go with against his Rage Blade. It seems to be a good pick overall, and it's probably one of the better items for both beginners as well as seasoned veterans. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and try this out. We are going to be using the Gangplank adventure here, the 1.5 star Gangplank adventure. Now I know in my leveling guide I did mention that I like to go straight up into the 2-star Nautilus, but I usually like to use this once I know how the champion works, since this is basically our first review. So we are going to take on the 1.5 star Gangplank. Alright, we are all loaded in, so Gangplank is our final boss, and of course the mini boss here is going to be Swain. Let's go ahead and head to the first power node here and see what we pick up. We get a Dragon's Rage, a Hold 'em Off, and an Endurance. I think Dragon's Rage could be the best because essentially we are going to be striking a hell of a lot with the, where is it, with the Aatrox of course. So Dragon's Rage could actually be fairly useful. I think we're going to pick that up, it seems fine. Alright, let's head to the Jagged Taskmaster here. Okay, we draw the Aatrox here, which is perfect. Fierce Wheel and Steadfast Elkin, we're going to keep this. Alright, so bear in mind, this is my first rodeo with the Aatrox, so I could be a little bit sloppy, but it's okay, we'll try to make the best out of it. Let me just double check what the Aatrox does, just to confirm, refresh my memory. When I'm summoned or strike, heal your Nexus 2 and create a World End in hand if you don't have one. Level up once you've played World Ender. Alright, so we should be able to consistently play World Ender, because we are going to be playing a lot of units with the equipment. We have a lot of Darkin equipment here, which we can strike, I believe, with the with the stuff we have, and it should contribute to a cost reduction on the World Ender. So hopefully I got that correctly. Okay, so let's go ahead and drop the Steadfast Elkin here. Let's play another one. Alright, so Darkin Spear, attack grant the top 2 allies in deck +1/+1. A Darkin Staff, refill 1 spell mana. You may spend 8 mana to play me as Belcox. Sorry, that probably sounded terrible. We'll call it Bollocks from now on. The Darkin Helmet, to play me kill an ally. You may spend 10 mana to play me as Tarosh. I think what we're going to do is we're going to play Darkin Spear and the Darkin Staff. So let's go ahead and play Darkin Spear on this guy. We'll block with this guy, of course. Not sure if we even need Aatrox, and we're going to play the Darkin Staff here. Let's go refill 1 spell mana and play it on this guy. Yeah, we definitely did need Aatrox here. Alright, we're going to attack like so. Alright, so Rising Spellforce, Emperor's Prosperity, and a Hextech Observatory. I think we might just go with a Rising Spellforce. It seems fine. Alright, we're gonna head to the support champ here. Now we'll want something with equipment synergy. That could be great. We get Pike, we get Nami, and Talia. I think we'll spend one reroll and see what we get. Okay, we get Ornn, we get Azir, and we get Nautilus. I think we're gonna go with the Ornn. I know it's a fairly expensive one, but it could be useful. And we're gonna head towards the Jagged Butcher here because I want this champion item chest or this shop ideally. Alright, get Ornn here, keep out the box, Darken Staff, and Darken Aegis. I think we might just keep this, it seems fine. Might want to get some cheaper units next time, but it's alright. We're here to learn slowly because this is of course our first attempt with Aatrox, so we'll definitely try to get better, if I can get better. I will drop the keep out of the box first. Take 3 damage, it's fine. If you pick a Darkin or an equipment grant me +1/+1, we can equip the Darkin fan or the Joral here. That way we could essentially get a stat buff, which is definitely decent. Attack someone and attacking Dragonling. Okay, that could be good. I think we'll still go with a Forsaken Backeye first. We're gonna pick the Darkin Aegis, that way it gets the buff. There we go. Darkin fan. I think we're fine. Like I said, this is our first rodeo. Everything's gonna be a little bit slower. Once we get the hang of it, it should be alright. We're just gonna, take this as a warm-up period, essentially. Just to, get our senses, get our bearings, if you will. Alright, we're gonna end the round. I would appreciate an Aatrox, of course, but it is what it is. There's no units to play. We might have to play a... Oh, we need to spend extra mana to play the units. Alright, it's cool. I guess what we're gonna do is we're just gonna equip this guy. Let's see what gives a health buff actually. 0/0 +1/+1 and 0/0. I think we'll go with the Dark Aegis here. Just give it to this equip unit here. And we'll block this fellow. Well, let's hope we get a card here, a cheaper card at which we can play. A unit, of course. Blooming Cultist. When you equip an ally this game, grant me elusive. Seems fine. Alright, then we're gonna go with Darken Fan on this one. And we get the Aatrox. Alright, we might be able to bring it on next turn, and we'll get our first taste of the World Ender here. Now we're just gonna attack like so, get the 6 damage, or 4 damage rather, because this is probably gonna get blocked. Yep. Alright, it's cool. I'm gonna drop the Aatrox here. Phonobo is fine. Let's not play anything. First, we're gonna pass this.
Got a surprise for him.
Alright, so I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pass the turn first. Yeah, the World Ender's quite a long ways away, I would say. Yeah, we're gonna pass the turn. Okay, I have an idea. Let's see if we could, replicate this. I saw this on my Discord server, and I really want to try this out. We're gonna play Steadfast Elkin here. I have an idea, trust me. 7 mana. Okay, so we're gonna play a... I really want to see if this works. Alright, so let's play... Play, and when I transform, summon 2 ephemeral copies of me, grant 1 lifesteal, and... Okay, so we're gonna play a Darkened Fan here. Actually, hold on. Okay, so Darkened Blade is, I believe, 1 cost, right? Let me just double check. Where's the Darkened Blade? Yeah, it is 1 cost. Okay, so this might be better. Well, trust me on this. We'll play Darkened Edges on the Aatrox first. I know this seems crazy, but believe me. Darkened Blade on this guy. Alright, we'll now play World Ender, and we should get double Aatroxes, right? Yeah, there we go. There we go, like I said, kinda crazy. Apparently we can't play a equipment now for some reason. I'm not really sure. I think... Hold on, wait. The Darkened Blade, Darkened Allies cost 5 life. Okay. So basically these are all 0 cost at the moment. Alright, doesn't really matter. We're just gonna attack like so. We get a crazy amount of damage here.
I can find.
Like I said, kinda crazy. Alright, so we get a Darkened Spear here with a Studded Leather. We're gonna pick that up for sure. Now, I think we're gonna head to the shop here. Sorry, not shop, a champion item chest here. I think getting the Aatrox more, more copies of the Aatrox to increase the frequency of drawing him as well as playing him would be far better. So we're gonna head to the champion item chest. We get Spell Shield, Quick Attack, and a when I'm summoned draw 1. I want to see if we could get cost reduction. That'll be better. Overwhelm, Fearsome, and Barrier. Let's reroll one more time. And of course we don't get cost reduction. I think we're just going to go with the Spell Shield here. I really want to keep this reroll for something else. So we're going to go with the Spell Shield. We don't really need the Overwhelm. We already going to get it on level 2. Spell Shield might be better. Alright, so let's hit 3 Monkey Idol here. Alright, Combat could keep out the box and Orn and Darkened Staff. I think we should be able to keep this. It seems fine. I think we roughly have an idea of how to play the Aatrox already, which is kind of crazy when you think about it.
Pledge to the dark within.
I'm obviously not going to attack because it's going to sacrifice it to that Ephemeral there, which I didn't want. We're going to have to wait it out. Probably play some units here. Let's go with a refill 1 spell mana, refill 1 spell mana, and last barrier. My barrier is not a Darkened Troll, summon a Darkened Troll. Okay, I tell you what, we'll go with a Darkened Bloodletters here. I forgot what Darkened Troll does. Give me 1 second. First time I equip, grant me +2/+2. Okay, so I think 1 spell mana could be better, so we'll go with the Darkened Staff in that regard. I'm gonna pass the turn here. Can bring on Combat Cook. Probably gonna give it a Darkened Equipment. Let's go with the Fisher Whack, I guess. Probably gonna give it a Darkened Equipment. Let's go with a Darkened Staff. Oh crap, what the hell am I doing? Essentially, this would have been better. That way, yeah, I tell you what, I made a mistake here. We're going to go ahead and reapply the Fisher Whack here. My apologies, this is my bad. I wasn't really sure what I was doing there. I thought we could get more damage that way because we can't progress the, the Wool Ender there. But it's fine. I guess what we're going to do is we're going to attack like so. We'll drag this Powder Keg here. That way we do more damage. Alright, beautiful. Let's end the round. Alright, I'm gonna go keep off the box here. And then I think the Blooming Cultist here. It seems better than the Combat Cook, in my opinion. Alright, so let's go, I guess, 4-3 here and probably 2-2 here. We'll take the 2-5 damage, it's fine. I'll probably hang this guy back as well. Yeah, it's alright. We'll take the 2 damage. Alright, Blooming Cultist. Guys, since I thought I was getting the hang of it, it seems that I have not. Alright, we're gonna play Darkened Staff here, and I think we'll just give it to this guy. If you draw the Aatrox, great. We'll bring that on next turn.
Only war can bring me peace.
Let's play.
Now let's drop the Elkin as well. Ow, we're out of mana. Alright, so we'll play Darkened Bloodletters then. We'll give it to this guy. Alright, we're gonna attack, and we have the Rising Spellforce, which we can play, of course. Let's put the 0-1 here, that way we tempt, you know, the rest to block.
Keep trying.
Alright, it's cool. Let's play Rising Spellforce just to make sure this guy survives. Like I said, we're learning, so it's a little bit slow, but, you know, the most important thing is that we learn essentially how the Aatrox works. That will be far better. Okay, so we can't play World Ender here, but I don't think we're gonna do that yet. Let's end the round. Alright, let's drop the Ornn here. We're gonna copy... Oh, we might get 3 Aatroxes here.
Good. Yes. Name's Ornn. No further pleasantries needed.
Oh man, we might get 3 Aatroxes here, right? Alright, I want to try this. Let's do Darkened Spear. We'll take the we'll take it from this Aatrox here, the wool and the, what is it, the, I can't remember the name of the equipment, the Darkened Blade, there we go. Alright, so give Darkened Blade to, I guess we'll just give it to this 3-3 here. I think this is going to be kind of cool. Darkened Staff, and no, we'll not do that. We'll probably play that on the next turn. We'll probably play Woe End on the next turn. That way we want to see if we could get 3 Aatroxes here. That would be kind of crazy. Let's see. Woe Ender. 1, 2. Oh, it's still 2. I thought, you know, this Ornn here would probably assimilate the Darkened Blade or something. I guess it must not work on champions. It's cool. Alright, so we're just gonna commit this.
I bring oblivion. We are unshackled.
Ah, it captures one of it, but it's fine. We have the remainder, which is okay. We're gonna resolve this.
Freehold mine. Here comes my molten friend. No hurt my crew. After all these years, I can finally...
I'm sorry, I think I'm wasting too much time on these lesser battles, and there's still Swain and Gangplank to take on. Okay, so I'm gonna try to speed things up. I think you get the gist of how the Aatrox works. Alright, so let's go ahead and just grab the Darkened Spear buff here. It could be decent. Let's quickly head to the shop here. I just want to grab a power as quick as I can. Overwhelm is fine, we'll grab that. I saw a lodestone here, which could be great. We're gonna pick this up. In fact, we're gonna pick up 2 copies of it. That way we get more Darkened equipment. And that's about it. Alright, so let's head to the healer here. We're gonna grab... actually, we're gonna cut a card, I would say. Honestly, we can cut out an unnecessary card. I don't really think we need a... Let's see. Let's not try to waste too much time. I don't really think we need an Ornn's Forge. I don't think we're gonna play it. Or, you know what? Let's give it a Comet Cook. We're probably not gonna play this. Okay, so let's cut that. And let's head to the Swain here.
Show.
Ornn and Aatrox, Darkened Spear and Fierce Wielder. I think we're just gonna get rid of these two. That way we could, you know, get a unit, and we should be able to get 2 Darkened equipment, right? Because the star powers. I forgot about the star powers as well. I think we can get rid of Ornn as well. He's really not that necessary. We'll just see if we could get a, you know, couple of good units here. Keep the Aatrox, of course. And we do get good units. Great. Darkened Ballista as well. Nice. Alright, so Steadfast Elk. Try to play a little bit faster here since we already know what it does. I don't want to waste your time as well. Darkened Ballista. Gonna attack. Alright, now the Elk. Darkened Lodestone. Deal 1 to unit. We have an equipped ally this game copying the same targets. I don't really think we need to play that yet. Let's just attack like so.
That doesn't scare me.
Alright, so I'm gonna play Rising Spellforce on this guy. And you know what? Let's just play Violent Discharge. It's fine. Even though it's gonna copy, it's cool. At least we get rid of it, because it's probably gonna attack next turn. Probably not the best use of the spell, but it's fine. Alright, I gotta drop the keeper out of the box here.
Terrible things lay inside.
Let's go Darkened Spear. And Aatrox, cool. But we probably don't need him. But still bring him on, it's cool.
All that lives, I will end. Master your demons.
Alright, let's just attack, and we should get the win.
Know your place. Yes! Oblivion!
Alright, we get -1 cost on Aatrox, which is what I want. We're gonna go ahead and pick that up. Okay, so let's try to make this quick. We are gonna quickly just head to the power here. Grab a, let's see, Sharing is Caring, fix the upper slow but steady. We'll just grab a Sharing is Caring. It's fine. We're gonna head to the healer or a spell chest. I think spell chest is better, so we're gonna head to the petty officer here. Okay, so Steadfast Elkin, Darkened Spear for his wielder, and Ornn. We'll get rid of the Ornn, and we'll probably get rid of Furious Wielder. Actually, should get rid of Darkened Spear. We have the Farsight on it. My apologies. It's alright, it's alright. Screwed up a little bit, but it's fine. Let's just go Steadfast Elk. Keep out of the box.
The box bestows for a price.
If I kill you, I don't fortunes.
Alright, Darkened Spear, and I think we'll buff, I guess, this guy, because this guy's lifesteal, right? Could be useful. We need some health back, so the stat buff could be important. Now we're gonna attack like so.
Voice from within.
There we go. Alright, let's drop the Blooming Cultist here. That way we could block this elusive. We actually get elusive on everything. I forgot about that. Okay, let's go. Now we're going to the Darkened Spear. It doesn't really matter. We have to win next turn. Simply drop the Aatrox, and we have a lot of elusives here, which is decent.
Only war can bring me peace. For silver I talk, for gold I fix it.
left when I'm done.
Alright, it's cool. Blooming Cultist on, I guess.
My boat, my rules.
Let's go Darken Lodestone on one of these guys. It's fine. Like I said, we should have the win regardless, so it's not really that big of a deal. We can't play Deathbringer Sweep if we want to. Hold on. The rest of the spells are going to cost mana, right? Yeah, 2 and 1. Okay, so we don't have enough of that. Yeah, we definitely don't have enough of World Ender as well. I think we'll just go with the Darkened Spear quickly and just give it to... No, let's go with the Darkened Fan. Give it to this guy. Like I said, doesn't really matter. We have the win next turn. We don't even need to play the World Ender. But do we want to play it?
You wanted wrath.
Yeah, we'll play it. Why not? We're not gonna get duplicate Aatroxes, but it's fine. Actually, we can get duplicate Aatroxes. Let's do it. Let's do it. I just want to, you know, showcase that it is a possible thing. So we're gonna go Darkened Staff on this Aatrox here. Actually, hold on. We don't have enough because this is 1 and this is... Okay, so we don't have enough mana. We need at least 2 mana and 2, you know, 1 cost equipments in order to do it, essentially. Sorry, not 2 mana, but 2 mana extra compared to the World Ender here. Alright, it's cool. So we're just gonna attack like so. You know what? Let's trigger World Ender first.
I am the world ender. Darken, awaken. Aren't any gods here? Just
There we go.
Finally, I am freed of this mad.
You know, I keep saying I want to, you know, end this thing quickly, but essentially I keep dragging out the time. I think it's because I just want to have fun with the Aatrox, and it's super duper fun. Highly recommend you try it if you can. Violent Discord here. Do you want to a unit you have an equipped ally this game? Sure, we'll go for it. It's not important, but it's fine. Let's just quickly pick up a spell here. I really don't want to spend too much time on this. Parchment Hole, Miscall, and Thorn Blade. I think we'll just go with a Parchment Hole here. Let's quickly head to the shop. Grab a next power, and I think we're gonna go Armed Gearhead, and why the hell not? We should be able to equip it. And in terms of the cards, I don't really think we need anything. Actually, Darkened Spear, a challenge upgrade is fine. We'll grab that. And I think that's about it. We'll leave the rest. We are gonna head to the item chest here, so we're gonna take on the Crimson Disciple. Alright, so can't get rid of Darkened Spear. We have the Farsight on it. We'll probably keep the Booming Cultist as well as the Parchment Hole. Actually, we'll get rid of Parchment Hole. We'll keep the Blooming Cultist and the Violent Discord. Actually, we'll get rid of Violent Discord as well. We should be fine.
Now I pack a punch.
You have got to be joking with me. It immediately takes out our 2 units. I guess we'll play Forsaken Bad Guy here. We want to predict a Dark Inner equipment, and we have the Aatrox to predict, which is great. Alright, we're gonna attack like so.
Try to understand.
Let's go Darkened Spear. Give this guy a little bit more health, and I think we'll end the round. Alright, Blooming Cultist. I'm gonna go Darken Lodestone on this guy. Let's attack like so. Actually, no, I don't think we need to drag anyone, right? You know what? Let's just drag this guy. Nah, we don't need to drag it. It's fine. We'll let it go. We'll defend on the next defending turn. That'll be better. That way we get, you know, more strikes, I think. Aatrox on.
Only war can bring me peace. Cut him down.
Alright, so I guess we'll block this guy and this guy. We'll block this guy as well, of course. Or actually, no, let's hand back. We'll probably take 5 damage here. It should be alright. It should be okay. I have a feeling we're gonna be fine. Alright, so let's actually see if we could get a duplicate Aatrox here. That would be kind of crazy. We are gonna go with the Darkened Lodestone, and I think we'll just buff the Aatrox here. Actually, no, this guy's tough, right? Yeah, the tough could be better. Alright, so we're gonna tough this guy. We're gonna tough our Aatrox here.
Is the captain ready to serve his general once more?
Alright, let's just give Darkened Blade to this 5-3. Now, we might have Wool in the next turn, right? Do we? Oh, we don't, because we don't have enough mana. Ah, okay, okay. So, I guess refill spell mana could be a really nice one to have on the Aatrox. So, I think when we do our actual runs, we might want to keep an eye out for that. But this seems fine. We're probably just going to attack like so. We should have the win regardless. Let's just go 5-3 here. That way we guarantee 12 damage. And we should be alright.
Freed of this madness.
Alright, cool. So we're just gonna quickly go with the Zolani here, even though we're probably not gonna use it. And we want to take on Gangplank as quick as we can and see how we can beat him, you know, with the Aatrox here. Darkened Blade with a Sheen as well. Darkened Spear, sorry. I think we're just gonna upgrade it one more time. Let's head to the healer here. Let's grab the 4 health, it's fine. And we're gonna quickly head to the Gangplank. Okay, we get Aatrox here, which is great. Let's get rid of the Ornn, and we'll keep the Blooming Cultist. And the Steadfast Elk, of course.
See? This is progress.
Alright, I think we'll go Darkened Spear on one of these guys. I want to keep this elusive for, you know, when we can bring on the Aatrox. So I think we'll go Stella Elkin first.
My selection speaks for itself.
Now let's go the Darkened Aegis. Tough, and I think we'll give it to... No, we'll go Lodestone. I think that's better. And we'll give it to, I guess, the 1/1. Alright, that way we could attack like so. I have a better idea. Let's rearrange this. We'll want this guy to challenge this fellow. And we'll drag the 0/1 here. That way we deal as much damage as possible.
Now I pack a punch. This is glorious. Now I pack a punch.
There we go. I'm gonna hold off on the cultist first, so I think what we're gonna do is we can't equip this guy. Let's go with a Lodestone here.
Don't mind if I do.
A couple of Aatroxes, which I like. Alright, Aatrox on.
Only war can bring me peace.
Alright, so I'm gonna do what I plan to do, and basically, you know, try to get double Aatroxes. So we're gonna go Darkened Aegis, and we'll buff the Aatrox here.
Is the captain ready to serve his general once more?
Alright, let's go Darkened Blade, and I think we'll buff this guy.
This is glorious.
It's perfectly fine. Deal some Nexus damage, but it's alright. We are gonna attack like so. Let's drag this guy here, and we should be golden.
See? This is progress.
Don't mind if I do.
Alright, beautiful. End the round, we defend, and we can play Will, and the next turn we should get double Aatroxes. It's kinda crazy. Kinda crazy. Should be able to defend against the Gangplank, so I'm not really that concerned. What I'm gonna do here is I'm actually gonna play the Blooming Cultist finally. It is perfectly okay. The Darkened Blade is on one of the other units, so it's cool. We're gonna drop the Aatrox here, lock the 3-1. Tell you what, let's play Darkened Lodestone first. I have a crazy idea. I want to, get the Will Ender on now and get double Aatroxes. Oh my lord. Do we get 2 Aatroxes? Yes, we do get 2 Aatroxes. Beautiful.
Don't mind if I do.
I bring oblivion! Darken, awaken!
Beautiful stuff.
Yes! Oblivion!
Alright guys, so that is the run with Aatrox done. Now my thoughts on this champion is that it's super duper fun. I'm actually looking forward to use this into the Ace-Hall if I'm gonna be honest with you. But that's probably gonna take some time because I definitely need to level him up a little bit. And I do promise you guys a Leona run as well, so we're probably gonna prioritize the Leona first and then the Aatrox. We'll see. But anyway, my thoughts on the Aatrox is that I think he's super cool. His, basically his kit essentially, as well as the star powers really helps him out. And if you can get double Aatroxes and basically just play well, you're probably going to be able to, smoke out the entire path or the board with no problem at all. So yeah, if you are new to the path of champions, Aatrox is essentially not a bad claim or not a bad unlock, if you will, essentially, if you want to try a new champion. So I definitely recommend it, at least in my opinion. But anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed this run here on the channel. And if you did, consider leaving a like as well as subscribing for more content just like this one. I really do appreciate that support. But most importantly, it's so that you don't miss future episodes or uploads of Legends of Runeterra or Path of Champions content just like this one. And with that being said, this is Gangplank signing off. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for joining me as well. Hopefully I catch you guys in the next one. Goodbye.